Hello again, my name is Mark and welcome to this episode of the Fyrian website training. Today we're going to be covering how to manage the literature module, which is the module that controls any documents that you want people to be able to download from your website, whether they're PDFs, Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, or what have you. The way that you access module is by clicking on the Modules tab and then coming down here and clicking on the literature icon, which is this cardboard box. You'll see when you do that, that brings you to a list of the current literature items that are already on your website. Now, if all you want to do is change one of the literature items that are already there, like let's say, for example, you have a new PDF of an existing brochure that's already up on your site, all you need to do is click on that particular literature item. So if I click on brochure example here, you'll see that it brings up the specific details for that brochure, and then if I click on show more options, this actually gives me an upload button that I can click on, then click on select, come down here on my computer, find the PDF that I want to upload, click open, and then upload. This is going to take just a minute here, and what this is going to do, this is going to actually upload the PDF document and then give me this green message box saying that it uploaded successfully. Once I get that box, I can go ahead and close out of that window and then come back here to the main window and just click save. And that's all there is involved in adding a new or updated document to an existing literature item. However, let's go back to the main list of literature items here, and let's say we wanted to create a new item. Let's say I have a PDF for a specific event that is not currently on the site. There is a specific set of sequences that you have to do in order to get that PDF on your website. The first item is you obviously have to create the PDF somewhere on your existing computer, get it into PDF form, or whether it's a Word doc or Excel spreadsheet, you have to actually create the document on your computer and get it ready to upload. One of the most important things in that particular phase of developing the document is the file name. The file name that you choose for your document cannot contain any spaces or special characters. So let's say it was a annual conference brochure. You can't go annual space conference space brochure.pdf. It would need to be annual conference brochure, all one word, or annual underscore conference underscore brochure. Because anytime you put in special characters like ampersands or extra periods or question marks, or have spaces in the file names, the browser can mistake that as code that powers a web application, and what will end up happening is you'll end up generating an error message where you don't want one. So make sure your file doesn't have any spaces or special characters. The next step is to actually get the literature item created on the site. Now the way that you do that is come over here in the action box and click on create new literature item. Once I do that, I have a blank form here to fill out. Now the literature name, this is the name of the item as it's going to appear in the website. So in this case we're going to call this sample conference brochure, just as an example. Okay, now in this particular naming field it's fine to use spaces, not a problem. Try to stay away from special characters still, but spaces in this case are fine. It's just in the actual file name that you're going to upload that you have to avoid spaces and special characters. Release date and expiration date, as you've seen in other videos, those are nothing more than when do you want it to go online, when do you want it to automatically come offline. Now if you want this to stay online indefinitely, just leave this alone. Okay. The next item is literature type. This is the type of file that you're planning on uploading. Any one of these formats here are fine. I highly suggest that you try to stick to Adobe Acrobat PDFs wherever possible, because PDFs are a universal document format. It allows people who want to download and look at a document to be able to download it and open it on their computer, and if they don't have the Acrobat reader, it's free for them to download from Adobe's website. However, let's say you upload a Microsoft Word document, most of the general public doesn't have Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word. They would not be able to open that without purchasing that program. Same with things like Access, PowerPoint, WordPerfect, any of those. So try to keep your documents to PDFs. If you need to convert a document to a PDF and you don't have the ability to do that on your computer, if you simply go to Adobe's website, they do have a PDF conversion option on their site, and there's instructions for that there. The other types of files that you can upload are like MP3 music files, real audio, Windows Media, etc. Once you've got those options set, this is a very critical step in the process. You must at this point click Save. What you do by clicking Save is you actually create a holder in the website system for your document to reside in. If you forget that step, you will get an error message when you try to upload the PDF. So it's real critical at this point to click Save. Once you've done that, now you can click on Show More Options, then click on the Upload button, and then click on Select, and come to your computer in your computer files. Come down here, select the PDF that you want to upload, click Open, and then click Upload. And again, this is going to take just a minute while it uploads the file from your computer to the web server. And we're just going to go ahead and wait a minute for that to happen. Once that's done, it's going to give you this little green box saying that uploaded successfully. I'm going to X out of this window and click Save again. Now, once I've done that, the next step is to actually link to this PDF somewhere. For some of you, you may have a ton of documents on your site, especially if you're a larger association. There may be just a ton of PDF documents on your website that you may have already set up, like an e-library or something like that, that's categorized for people to be able to find. It's sort of like a repository of documents. If that's the case, then the way that you get your PDF to show up in those categories is to actually click on Classify this literature, and then in this box it pops up, select the category that applies to that PDF. Like let's say this is a product PDF, and move that category by selecting it, clicking on this green arrow at the top to move it from left to right. Once you do that, you can X out of this box and click Save, and you're done. Now, the other way to do it is, let's say we actually want to link to this PDF from a web page. So I'm going to click on the Website tab, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to click on this sample page here, just for example purposes, and it's going to open up the content editor for that page. Now, let's say I want to, in the text, say, click here to download the PDF brochure, and I want that to be the link. All I have to do is highlight this text, click on Custom Links, and in this little pop-up, come down here to Literature and click on the plus sign. Once I've done that, it's going to give me a list of all the different literature items on my site, and I can come down here to the sample conference brochure I created, and just by clicking it, it generates the link to that PDF item. Once I do that, I just click Save and Publish, and I'm done. That's all there is to adding PDF documents or Word documents to your site using the literature module. Again, my name is Mark. Thanks for watching this episode of the Fyrian website training. Be sure to check out this channel for additional trainings, tips, and tricks on how to use your Fyrian website administrative panel.